What makes a person truly strong? Is it intelligence, money, power, or could the most important things in life be invisible? Every day, people around the world make choices that shape who they become. Some choices help others. Some require courage. Some happen quietly, when nobody is watching. These are called values. And even though we cannot touch them or see them, values shape families, friendships, communities, and even history itself. Today, we will explore the values that help people grow, connect, and become better human beings. Kindness may seem simple, but it can completely change someone's day. Studies show that acts of kindness can increase happiness not only in the person receiving help, but also in the person giving it. Scientists have discovered that helping others releases chemicals in the brain connected to trust and emotional well-being. Something as small as sharing, listening, or helping someone who is struggling can create effects that last much longer than we imagine. And sometimes, the smallest actions become the most unforgettable. Honesty is one of the hardest values to practice because it often requires courage. Telling the truth can feel uncomfortable, especially when mistakes are involved. But honesty builds trust, and trust is one of the foundations of human relationships. Without trust, friendships become fragile. Teams become weak. Families struggle to stay connected. Across history, many respected leaders were remembered not because they were perfect, but because people believed their words. Honesty does not mean never making mistakes. It means being brave enough to face them. Respect helps people live together peacefully, even when they think differently. Around the world, cultures, languages, and traditions can be completely different from one another. Yet respect allows people to cooperate and learn from each other. Listening carefully, waiting for others to speak, and understanding personal boundaries are all forms of respect. In nature, balance allows ecosystems to survive. In human society, respect creates that balance between people. Responsibility means understanding that actions have consequences. Every choice, even small ones, affects something around us. Responsible people learn to finish what they start, take care of their environment, and accept the results of their decisions. Pilots, doctors, engineers, and scientists all rely on responsibility because even tiny mistakes can have serious effects. But responsibility also exists in daily life, in simple moments like keeping promises or caring for others when they need support. Courage is not the absence of fear. In fact, brave people often feel afraid. Courage means continuing forward even when something feels difficult or uncertain. Firefighters, rescue workers, explorers, and many ordinary people show courage every day in ways that are sometimes invisible to others. Speaking up for someone being treated unfairly can require courage. Trying again after failure can require courage too. Fear is natural. Courage is deciding not to let fear control your actions. Patience is becoming rarer in a world where everything moves quickly. But many of the greatest achievements in history required years, sometimes decades, of work. Trees do not grow overnight. Neither do skills, friendships, or knowledge. Scientists may spend years studying one problem before finding an answer. Athletes train thousands of hours before mastering a movement. Patience teaches us that important things often take time, and that progress is not always immediate. Gratitude changes the way people see the world. Research shows that grateful people often experience lower stress and stronger emotional health. Gratitude helps people focus not only on what is missing, but also on what already exists around them. Food, shelter, friendship, learning, nature, and even simple peaceful moments are things many people overlook every day. Gratitude does not mean life is perfect. It means learning to notice the good that still exists. Empathy is the ability to understand how another person feels. Human beings are social creatures, and empathy helps people cooperate and care for one another. When someone cries, laughs, or feels afraid, our brains can react emotionally as well. This is one reason stories, music, and acts of kindness can affect so many people deeply. Empathy helps transform strangers into communities. It reminds us that every person carries struggles we cannot always see. Values are invisible, but their effects are everywhere. They shape the way people treat one another, the way communities grow, and the way children become adults. Technology changes. Cities change. The world changes constantly. But values remain some of the most powerful forces human beings possess. Because in the end, people may forget what someone owned, or what they looked like, but they rarely forget how someone made them feel.